Hello beautiful people, this is Alessandro and this is my sixth video about the Piscine experience here at Codam Amsterdam. I will try to speak a little bit less loudly because I came back home and I don't really know if the flatmate I'm having in my temporary accommodation is sleeping or not. So I will try to be as quiet as I can. Today was the day of the first rush. Rush is a project you need to do before the end of the weekend, if I'm not mistaken, and during the rush you are assigned to two other randomly peers from the Piscine, and you need basically to do a main project that you need to submit. I have mixed feeling about my personal group in the rush, because there was one girl that did not reach the level of knowledge needed to do the exercise, and then there was me with a level of knowledge, let's say barely minimum to think about the exercise. And then we had another person that was very strong with 8 years of experience in programming. Apparently that's what he says, but not really willing to share his knowledge or not able to share his knowledge. So from the very beginning we had a situation where this strong guy was really in a rush to do the exercises, knew exactly what was needed, and felt almost uncomfortable to have to explain what he was doing to me first and then to this other girl. And I tried really my best to translate everything he was doing in my own words to this third girl into the group. The only problem is that I had the feeling he was almost upset by our not understanding what he was doing, and I felt, to be honest, quite uncomfortable dealing with this kind of behavior, because I had many projects in the past during my studies, also during some professional activities, and it was the very first time I dealt with such a behavior. So it was something unexpected for me, and also a discovery, an adventure itself, to find out that inside projects you can clearly have people that rather never had a group project in their life, or are really not feeling at ease to be part of a team. And the outcome of this situation was, on my side, trying to force as much as I could this very strong person to explain how he was doing that, what he was doing. On his side, he was, I think, also trying his best to be collaborative enough to explain something. And also this third component of the team was trying to catch up, but couldn't really participate a lot into what we were doing, what he was doing, because I didn't write one single line of code as well. And the thing is that this strong guy was so convinced on what he was doing that at the end of the day, when he already left, I discovered that he was using some concepts that we're not allowed to use. So even though he is very good and he's having a thinking that it's probably out of the box and it's very good to solve the exercise, was able to do it quite fast. That's not what the school wanted from us, and I'm sure that it's not the way they want us to cooperate, to find a common solution and to bring every member of the team to be able at least to explain the code that was done. So we tried to catch up on Slack, which is an application, and I hope that tomorrow, by fixing the code, the mistakes that were done, we will be able to collaborate a little bit more, and I will try myself to be as inclusive as I can. But yeah, unfortunately we created this, let's say, dynamic of dependency on what was written by this strong component of the team, and now we're just following by. But I will try to have a more active role, and I will try to question him as much as I can. But indeed, it's a very interesting experience to see that even if you can code, it doesn't always mean that you can be a team member. The learning process that is required at Codam is also dealing with other peers and be able to collaborate in a team. And I see that it's not something that it's automatically part of the thinking of everybody in the world and everybody in the school. So it's indeed a very good school also from this perspective. Of course, it's my subjective point of view, and it's an interpretation of what happened, but it was my very first time I had to deal with this kind of situation. And besides that, I was able to finish one of the projects regarding the C language. It was something that was already unlocked since many days, so I'm happy that I'm doing progress on that. And tomorrow I will focus on this Rush project again, and maybe I will try to learn some new concept for the individual project I need to start. It was also the first day for me to play ping pong. And it was a very nice way to just chill out at the end of the day, half an hour with other peers that happened to evaluate me or that helped me during the day. And it was nice because I finally had the feeling I was also looking for, which is understanding a little bit better the person that is in front of me besides the code. I was able to just to know what the situation of the person I was playing ping pong was, and there was a little bit more time to catch up on that. And I like this feeling that we are people after all, rather than machine coding for many hours each day. So yeah, it was not a very intense day, but it was a very interesting one. Tomorrow it's gonna be the last day of the first week of the Piscine, and I'm happy I'm still a survivor of the Piscine. I see already that there's more space in the class, and I have the feeling that some people already dropped, or for many reasons. Maybe after the first exam they realized it was not something they would enjoy to do for other 3 weeks, but maybe some other people choose to take a break for the weekend and they're gonna have more energy Monday. I will see, I will let you know. So that's all on my side. I hope you're doing good, and see you in the next video.